This is David Dowling for Sesame Street Workshop, and time is money, so let's get this thing started. I got 3 words for you: educational, poetry, films. Now let's look at what we got. We've got 1, short segments for short attention spans. Kids are busy. They got new things to do. They got places to go, play on their iPod, play on the internet, play outside. They're busy people. 2, fantastic imagery. We're talking about things that make their jaw drop, things that keep them interested, making them stare at the screen and hit replay over and over and over again. 3, catchy music, things to memorize. Kids love memorizing things. They like having things to relate to and go back to, whether it's a commercial, a song. I know you all have a specific commercial or song you remembered when you were as a kid and used to say it over and over and over and over again, but we'll get back to that. But for now, we've seen the kids side, let's go to the Sesame Street Workshop side. We've got parent involvement, replay value, and room for expansion, but we'll build more on this in just a second. Now let's go to the internet. And there it is, isn't that lovely? Now you guys have touched on the education, now we just have to find a device that will make it fun and never the same thing twice. We need variety. Now let's look at the mission statement. To better understand the world and each other, to think, dream, discover, to reach their highest potential. And how can we do this? Now, in the past, we've always had our own favorite segments, our little short segments. That's what we loved about Sesame Street. The cutaways, the little things that we always came back to. Oh, remember how crayons used to be made? They're called bumpers. They fit before the show, in the middle of the show, after the show, anytime you want. They fit with a theme, and they're interactive. Interactive media, just like you said on the website. Bumpers. And in order to promote interactive media, we have to focus in on the parental units and the family unit. And how do we do this? By having participation in films that everybody wants to see, that kids can watch over and over again and go back to their parents and ask them questions about. The target audience is the children, and the children reach outwards. It's a little pond. Throw the rock in, see the ripples come out. The kids ask the parents questions. The parents go, they investigate, they see, they buy it for the kid. And trust me, the parents will want to watch these films. When I say these are for all ages, they are for all ages. They have replay value, educational, poetry, films. Let's watch a sample, then let's get back and tell you how Sesame Street Workshop can benefit.
The atmosphere there is a plasma in waves, which emits a series of wavelengths and rays. A more defined trait are the patches of dark. Sunspots are cooler, magnetically charged. These spots...
Goodness, and that was only 10 seconds. You're telling me you don't want to see more of that? Kids will be like,
Ma'am, I want to watch it again.
okay, here we go, back to the list. For Sesame Street Workshop. 1, parental involvement. We have parents joining the kids asking, oh, what does that word mean? Oh, what does this mean? Look at this, tell me more, tell me more. The parents talk more. We have the family unit working together, involved, and now they all want to get interested in the topic. They all want to see what else there is to explore. Let's go to the Sesame Street website. Let's watch it again over and over, see what they were talking about. Replay value, I can watch it again, I can learn from it, I can dance to it, I can remember it, I can recite it, and I can go back to YouTube, Sesame Street, anywhere on the internet. I can buy it on DVD to go with the educational packet. Replay value. Whoa, kids, did you totally see the turtle? We've got room for expansion. Sesame Street Workshop, that's right. We've got 3 different levels. We've got levels of difficulty that you can learn at. These videos can have accompanying syllabi, syllabus, whatever that word is. They can come with the video, and teachers can use this in school. You can use this at home, homeschool, whichever one. I guarantee you they'll want to watch it over and over again, see what they missed. This is not about A, B, C, D, E, F, G. F is for false. This is about expanding your mind and looking into it and making your own interpretations. This is creativity and encouraging individual thinking. Just think, Sesame Street Workshop, there are no wrong answers. Only imagination. More expansion. These are all topics in science and nature. We'll never run out of ideas. Kids, you want to see it again? Go to YouTube. Go to the Sesame Street website. I promise you'll never get tired of it. You'll watch it over and over again. You want to use this as a cutscene in between the real show. You can use this as a show all by itself. It stands alone. It stands by itself. There's nothing like it, and I promise you they will watch it. So who does the research? Who writes the words? Who writes the music? Who compiles this stuff? Who does it all? David Dowling, that's right. I write the music, I write the words, I assemble it, I edit it, I master it, everything, write the music, play the music, all me. And I can do it for Sesame Street Workshop. And I am willing to bet 100 million Deutschmarks that if you were to hire 100 writers, 100 researchers, 100 composers, 100 people to actually play the music, do this, edit it, put it all together, that they could not do it as good as I can for Sesame Street Workshop. I am one man, and I will raise Sesame Street Workshop to the pantheon. The 21st century is here. It is educational poetry films. The world has seen nothing like it before. A face made flaccid, beaten, meteor impacted, storms of dust, bellow.